Hello YouTube. Been a while. Figured I'd do an update on the tanks and do a quick contest reminder. We're in the 75 right now. Let me back up a little bit. Sorry about that glare over there. Daytime, I know you're not supposed to do videos during daytime, but this is when I had time to do it, so everything's looking awesome. I'm finally spot on in this tank. Algae's gone. Everything's growing good. Except for the dang temple. A while back when I moved some plants around, I busted that in half and I replanted both halves, and it just doesn't seem to be doing as well as it was before, but I'm hoping it kicks off. Everything else is growing awesome. Growing in, starting to fill out. I'm really loving it. I know it's not one of those Amano aquascapes, but I really like it. Did pick up a few new items. Got some pearlweed down here at the bottom I plugged in. I'm hoping that just covers the front. As you can see, nice and green. That came from King of Pearlweed there, Mr. Mom. If you haven't checked out his tanks, guys, Mr. Mom, J Flush Tanks, Mr. Mom's sister, they've all got some awesome planted tanks. Also, Mr. Mom's doing a fertilizer comparison battle. What you depends on what you want to call it. You might want to check that out. So I know I'm watching it, checking it out. J Flush Tanks is doing a substrate comparison, dirt versus just some planted substrate. Florimax, I believe, is what he's using. Go check that out as well. It's gonna be good, interesting. Also picked up a couple mats of dwarf pennywort. Problem is I really like it. It came in really nice, but I don't know if you can see it under there. But it comes on cocoa fiber, which is okay. Cocoa mat fiber. But it's encased in a wire mesh, which I'm not really crazy about having. It is coated wire, but I'm not crazy about having that in there, so I'm thinking on that right now. But you can see the Rotala is getting some color back there. Of course, the Kleiner Bart is always doing well. Got some Rotala Macarunda also right there. I'm loving that stuff, absolutely loving it. Rapins is doing well. Check out my Anubias. 3 out of the 4 flowers have opened. I got one more right there that hasn't opened yet, but they're doing well. Let's go around the side, see if I can get you a little shot on the side too. But they are doing awesome. Never seen that before, but that's all off one plant too. 4 of them popped up. You can see the Bacopa came back, of course. I really thinned that stuff out and wanted to try a different look with it. A little more, not quite as dense, so that God, that glare is horrible. I'm sorry, guys. Not quite as dense. I wanted to thin it out, see what it looked like. So I'm really digging it. Anyway, that's the 75. I'll take a little long shot here. Give me just a second and we'll go check out a couple other tanks. Alright, this is just a little 10 gallon, guys. Let me get you a little better shot. I got this from a buddy. It was sitting in his garage doing nothing, so he just gave it to me. I've got a few plants in here just growing out. Nothing aquascaped or by any means. There's no livestock in here at all, other than the snails, which I hate snails, but anyway. This is mostly crypts. I got a little tropical sword in there that's growing out, and I've got a bunch of Mr. Mom's pearlweed that I didn't get plugged yet floating in there. So a lot of these plants will go out to my contest, 3rd place. So mostly crypts. A few others. There's a cardinal plant over here, and like I said, tropical sword. So we'll see. There's a piece of Ludwigia up there at the top floating also. So this is dirt capped with just gravel. Like I said, no livestock, but just letting them grow out, get big. What do you think? Let's go check out 20 real quick. Alright, There's the 20. This is the new tank I picked up on the $1 per gallon sale. I wanted to try a extremely highlight setup after watching Jay Flush's channel. It was a pain in the butt at first. Algae really hit hard. I've got it under control now, and everything's starting to take off. Look at that stargrass. I love that stargrass in here. Really starting to bush out, which is what I wanted. There's a little bit more over in that corner, as you can see. Clear back in the corner. I don't know if you can see it or not back in there, but my willow hygro I got that melted back so bad, finally coming back. I did put a few bunches of Rotala indica there, and let's see, right there, just to you can kind of see them right there, just to see what they do in this highlight setup. Rotala macronda. The only thing that's not doing real well in here is that right there, Arugia, I'll think of it someday, but down here's a few clippings off of, that's another Tropical Sword clipping. That there is actually a Kleiner bar side shoot that I planted in here, and it's doing really well. I'm kind of shocked. Kleiner Prince sword back there in the back. Got a blue beta in here. A few shrimp, few algae eaters, Siamese algae eaters in here also, just to help keep it clean. It's finally coming around. It was really bad for a while, but take it back a little bit and let you see the whole deal. This has only got one light on it, as you can. Right now I've only got one bulb going, because otherwise it's horrible for the camera. But we can turn it on real quick and check it out. There, that's with both bulbs going. It's really quite bright, but it's bringing out some nice colors, so pretty happy with it. Anyways, let's head back out. Alright, so back out to 75. Fish are all doing well. A couple things I want to do real quick is remind you, contest is going on right now, 100 subscribers. Go find my video on my contest. It wasn't that long ago. May 3rd is when it ends. Don't forget to put the person's name that you're suggesting in the title. Make sure it's a video response to my contest video. I've got I think 5 entries right now. I'd like to get a lot more. And also don't forget to go check out J.W. Heiser's channel. He's also running a contest right now. I know I'm going to enter that one. He's giving away I think a 2-year subscription and a 1-year subscription to Tropical Hobbyist magazine. So I definitely want to win that one. I'm going to give it a shot. And also, if you haven't looked at Peabody's Paradise lately, they're doing a contest as well. I think it ends May 3rd as well, giving away some cool prizes. So go check it out. It's a Freebie Friday video, but it was a couple weeks ago. Instead of Freebie Friday, they're gonna make you do a video on that one. So anyways, other than that, not much going on, other than I did get a few pieces here. Got my 2.5 pound CO2 tank. Didn't want to get a 5 pound, don't have space for it. Got my new Milwaukee regulator. So only problem I'm having is the places I used to get my bottles filled at no longer fill bottles. They only exchange bottles, and I ain't giving them my brand new tank, so I'm still making calls. So anyway, let me know what you think. Sorry for the long video. It's just been a while. Had a lot to talk about, so hit me up, let me know. Make sure you get entered all those contests. Good prizes, guys, good prizes. Thanks.